Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Monday, July 12th, 2021. Yesterday I was kind of upset about YouTube and how they don't want to process videos with certain kinds of words or phrases in them. Okay, whatever. I forgot to talk about my new office view. What do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, look, we got work to do. Let's get to it. And let's put this whole thing together. Let's again look back just a little bit. Friday, a trifecta of record highs for this market. And I'm telling you right here and right now, it's not going to stop. You can expect this market to continue this freak show engineered march higher, especially in light of all the news about these, I probably can't say these words either, new variants, plural, that are coming out. I told you, mark my words here, we're not done and they're not done. They're going to keep pushing the narrative, different strains out here and keeping people afraid. The market's going to love it. Every piece of negative information for the economy, no matter what source it comes from, real or not, is going to push the stock market higher because it helps the Fed. It helps the Fed fulfill their end game. That's what this entire thing has been about since day one. It wasn't about public health. It wasn't about anything else. This scam that has been played on the people of the world here has had one goal since its inception. That is to empower central banks to finish their end game. And they're going to use this until they're finished. So, I think you're all well aware of that. But turn on, the news today. Financial channels, no matter what, this morning, Bloomberg, it's all about the new variants, plural, and they're a threat to the economy, just like the Fed said. And the Fed also said they would support the markets and the economy. They're going to buy it all. And the market hit a trifecta of record highs. Duh. Yeah. You know the game. It's a sick, twisted game, but that's the way it goes. All right. Right now, stock futures are under a little pressure, meaning once the opening bell goes off, the market might open slightly to the downside. Imagine my shock after a trifecta of record highs. Crude oil right now is under a little bit of pressure, still about $74 a barrel. You got the 10-year yield stable and some dollar strength. You know how this works, people. You know how it works. If you got a stable 10-year yield, that's lovely. A stronger dollar, not good for the market. And crude oil, still at $74 a barrel, very close to it, but under pressure, that's not a great setup for the market. The market wants to see what? Stable 10-year yield, weaker dollar, higher crude, period. So, look, is the market going to fall today? Well, it's very possible. It's also possible they can get in here and buy it all. It's not real. And if the market were to fall, hypothetically, 400, 500, 600 points today, what would happen over the next few days after that? Oh, exactly. The dip would be bought. Period. The easy money is going to continue in greater and greater amounts. Like I explained to you a lot lately, and I covered yesterday, the Fed has minimum targets per month of assets that it's going to buy. $80 billion in treasuries, $40 billion in mortgage-backed securities. That's why we have an epic housing bubble right now. And these are minimums. The Fed is going to keep going. And we heard it right out of the thing, okay? It's a thing. I'm talking about Yellowstone Powell. He does not care, people, about inflation. He just wants you getting stuck with whatever's in that syringe. That's all he wants. That's all they want. This is not anything about public health, people. I think you all know that. This is definitely something else going on here, a takeover of the world by central banks who deliberately shut down the global economy. What institutions on this planet could possibly have more power than central banks to literally shut down the global economy to finish their end game. And that's exactly what they did. Wipe out small businesses, create this environment we're in right now, all by design, thought out well in advance, and they are not done. You can only imagine what they have coming for all of us, and I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to be pretty. So right now, like I said, you got stock futures slightly lower, crude oil, I don't even want to say it's under pressure. It's slightly lower, crude oil, about $74 a barrel, stable 10-year yield. Cryptocurrencies flat to slightly higher. Gold and silver under a little pressure, fantastic. You know where the opportunities are, people. Dollar a little bit stronger this morning. So look, that's the setup. That's where we are. But don't lose sight of what's the driving force here, where we're going, why the market is going higher, why you should be betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank. Expect debts, deficits, and the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, people, to hit beyond nightmare proportions by design. There will be no taper. There will be no cutting back on interest rate suppression. Forget it. It's all lies, distractions, and propaganda. You all know that. So you know what to do in the freak show. And this is an epic freak show. I mean, there's not enough duh in the world. There isn't enough. Seriously. It's out of control. I don't know another way to put it. It's so far out of control. No one wants to do anything about it at all. It's all going to be the same crap that we've been seeing, although you can look, what you're seeing now, this is nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is part of the new paradigm, the new system that I've been telling you was coming from years ago. And here it is. It's in our face. All right, people, that's it for this morning. Let's see what happens today. It's going to be interesting. It's always interesting. And this guy here loves you a lot. I will see all of you at the end of the day for this summation of the freak show. And that's it. See you then.